Allahu, 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 Allah, Allahu, 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 Allah. 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 Allahumma salli wa sallim ala Nabiina Muhammad alayhi salam. Salatan tadumu wa tughda ilay ممر الليالي وطول الدوام. اللهم صل وسلم على نبينا محمد عليه السلام. صلاة تدوم وتغنى إلي ممر الليالي وطول الدوام. اللهم صل وسلم على نبينا محمد عليه السلام. صلاة تدوم وتهدى إلي ممر الليالي وطول الدوام. يا سلام. السلام عليكم. MashaAllah, it is a wonderful day to be in Lefke. I am inviting everybody to be in Lefke because to know that Maulana Sheikh, he is still alive. To understand this feeling and to get the big hug of Maulana Sheikh is haq. Haqqani, Haqqani, Haqqani is haq. We have to know that Maulana Sheikh is haq. We have to know that Maulana Sheikh is Haqqani. This is Maulana Sheikh. When he claimed haq and he claimed Haqqani, either for himself he was saying, yes, it is haq for you, come and take it. If you know it is your haq. Maulana Sheikh, he didn't close his door. Maulana Sheikh, he keep his door open. Maulana Sheikh, he keep his heart open. Maulana Sheikh, he keep himself open. Maulana Sheikh never hide himself behind the wall, never hide himself behind the words, never hide himself behind anything. He was so clear, he was so open, and he was for all. He was never making discrimination between the poor one and the rich one. He never make discrimination between the old one or the new one. He was all the time open for everybody. This is Maulana Sheikh, how he was acting and still acting, because he is alive in our heart. This is must be known When I come to Lefka, after long trip, I feel him in my heart more and more and more. Alhamdulillah, this has been some message coming from him for people thinking that Lefke is closed. They think Lefke it is not valid anymore. They think the secret is not here anymore. No. The main source of the secret is here. If you don't understand this one, you don't understand nothing. It is ways for your life. It is ways for your behavior. It is ways for your service. It is ways for everything that you've done if you don't understand this small point. Maybe you are driving Rolls Royce, but you don't have the key. So this Rolls Royce, it doesn't work. Look for the key. Maulana Sheikh is all the time say, look for the key. Don't look for the big issue. There is so many big things you cannot enter without the key. Maulana Sheikh, he was the huge key, not small key. He was a huge key and he was known as the key. If you can understand that Maulana Sheikh, how he was a key for us, and you still ignoring Maulana Sheikh as a key, and you try to go by yourself for things, no way. We are trying to explain so many things since long time. And alhamdulillah, we believe that we succeed to make so many people to understand what we mean and what Maulana Sheikh meant. Because Maulana Sheikh, he is, they say, we are going traveling, you have a problem with the check-in desk and somebody will not be in the plane and say, I cannot help you, go for supervisor. Go for supervisor, he will help you. If he won't, he help you. Maulana Sheikh, he is the supervisor. If you don't believe me, go for my supervisor. This is what I will tell you. If you have access for supervisor, then you go direct for supervisor. Don't ask me. But I am here in the check-in desk, trying to make service for the one coming. And I'm trying my best. I don't have any issue. I don't have anything. I am only a part-time man. I think everybody is part-time. Even we are part-time alive. Because 1/3 of our life is being sleeping, and this means that we are not alive. Maybe we are breathing, but we are not alive. We are out of order. They say, why he's out of order? What's mean out of order? He cannot drink, he cannot eat, he cannot speak, he cannot act, just resting. But this, it is half death. So that means even our life, we are part-time. This, don't forget about this. It's very important to understand what mean part-time. So, you go for work, what you work? 1/3 of your life, you are working. Still part-time. And you have another 1/3 of your life, 1/3 of your life, you don't know what to do with it. You feel bored, you feel this, you feel that. So, if you put your lifestyle, it will be part-time lifestyle. And if you're claiming that you are full-time sheikh, also it's wrong. You cannot be full-time sheikh. Because say, I am tired, I cannot be with people all the time. People kissing my hand, I must go and watch my hand. And I don't know if people, they have disease or viruses, so what shall I do? You try to save yourself from people, so this is also part of your part-time sheikh. If You are with people too much, say, oh, the people, they brought all their problem for me. It's so heavy on me, I cannot carry it. I have my own problem. And this one also cannot be as full-time sheikh. MashaAllah, I see only one full-time sheikh. One. Not sleep, not be afraid to be among people. He give his hand, he give his feet, he gives his face to be kissed by murid, by anybody. And not scared, not either from disease or viruses or whatever it is. And this is Mawlana Sheikh. He was with the people, in the middle of people, in the middle of a crowd, in the huge, and I never see him say, oh, I am tired today, I don't want to see anybody. Even in his worst case, let he grant us so many years of his life, and we've been complaining. The Sheikh doesn't see people, the Sheikh is ignoring people. The Sheikh, he was going just in weakest time for him. Just he was going out in Asr time, patrolling, just to people to look at him and to see him. He was so generous. He was not a young man. He was 90 years old man. And either those, he was trying his best. I didn't see any 90 years man can be with the crowd. Did you see any? Did you see any? Any man, he's 90 years old and he was with the crowd and he was trying to polite the crowd. Not the crowd to polite him. No, he was affording to polite the crowd. And then you say, you go and say the Sheikh doesn't people, they don't allow Sheikh to see people, they don't this. You have to be smart. You have to understand where you step and what you behave. It is very important because you are dealing with Allah Almighty directly. This is very tough place. Maybe you can deal with me. Maybe you can deal with others. Doesn't matter. We can be easygoing. No problem. But when you are dealing with Allah Almighty, then if you have been slapped heavily for your bad manner against your Sheikh, and you dare to speak about your Sheikh like this, then it will be the real hitting. This is how Allah Almighty will never forgive you to be bad behavior for your Sheikh. Will never forgive you. Don't forget this. He will never forgive you. Because Allah Almighty, He knows the reality, He knows the truth. Because Allah Almighty, He's not sleeping. Allah Almighty doesn't think like you or like me. Allah Almighty, He has His own rule. He is the majestic and magnificent. He is the one that when He will put the rule, you have to obey. And when you are hurting the one He loves, then you have big things that to face. Allah yumhil wala yuhmil. It's Allah Almighty, He give you time, but He will never forget what you done. That's why He is all the time saying, I am waiting for you to give the forgiveness, to say, Tawbah ya Rabbi, Tawbah, astaghfirullah. Why you think I am saying all the time, Tawbah ya Rabbi, Tawbah, astaghfirullah? Why you think? Because maybe I done something bad, maybe I done something not good, maybe I done something it does not suit Allah Almighty. So I'm trying to be one of the Tawbah people saying, Ya Rabbi, I understand my mistake and I'm trying to be Tawbah. But I'm saying to you, if you don't understand your mistake and continue in your road, then you have to face the real judgment of Allah Almighty. Allah Almighty, He give you time to make Tawbah and to understand your situation and turn back. Allah Almighty, He is not tyrant. He's still giving you time. Say, Yumhil. What's mean Yumhil? He give you time. He give you time. But be careful. The time might be up. And they call it time up. When it's time up, then you are in trouble. When you are time up, then you are in trouble. And nobody will save you. Because you say, I am the one saver. No, you are not the one saver. You are nothing. You have to understand that you are nothing. If you understand you are nothing, then you start to be something. You start, I'm not saying you be something. You start to be something. Because Allah Almighty, He doesn't like the servant, they say, I am something. He doesn't like it. Allah Almighty, He say, in my manifestation, there is none others. Nothing. Everything is nothing when Allah Almighty He make His manifestation. And don't try to play fool in that level. This is important also to understand. This is coming from Maulana Shaykh. Maulana Shaykh, he is not sleeping in his maqam. He is not resting in his maqam. He is still active. This is our main belief. It is not sub-belief. It is our main belief. If we don't believe in this, we don't have to be Naqshbandi. We don't have to be in this road. We don't have to be Sufi. We don't have to be in this place. Go. Do what you like. But this is our main belief. And this is how we brought up. And this is how we are distributing Naqshbandi. We understand that all the Naqshbandis, Shaykh, they are alive and they are active. And all they are secret with the Khalifa of them. And today is the Khalifa of them, Maulana Shaykh Muhammad, Qaddasallahu Sirruh. He is the one having all this power in him. Maybe he is very quiet, but he have this power. You travel with him and see how he have this power. Alhamdulillah, we've been traveling with him 15 days, and Maulana Shaykh, he showed me. He showed me the realistic. He showed me everything. Alhamdulillah, I see it and I understand what Maulana Shaykh gave to Shaykh Muhammad. Qaddasallahu Sirruh. I see. Alhamdulillah, he showed me. And I'm saying this for all murid, because all murid have to know whose they are Shaykh. There is nothing called spring there, spring there, spring there. No, we have a huge ocean called Shaykh Muhammad Qaddasallahu Sirruh. This must be known. And this is, I'm saying, for murid to understand. Maybe you have small spring, doesn't matter. But which foolish one? He leave the ocean and he go for small spring. Which foolish one? I don't think in this time, people, if somebody give them, for example, 1 billion, and they say, no, we have one note for 100, it will be enough for us. I don't think anybody in this world will say this one. Even in the dark Africa, they will say, no, we know the billion, what's mean. Or in the Amazon, they say, we know what's a billion mean. 100 note, who will do 100? Even the child will say, no, I prefer the billion. So my advice for the clever one, to understand what is the difference between the two. It is very important to understand. Allah Almighty, He give His secret for which servant He like. He doesn't ask you, and He doesn't say, you've been having in my service 1,000 years, but I will not give it to you. And you have to obey. This is your test. Why you don't take it as your test? Take it as your test. If you take it as your test, you will be upgraded. But if you take it, say, no, I'm objecting, so you will be going down, 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 and then you will be losing your reputation, you will be losing your hair, you will be losing your turban, you will be losing your wealth, you will be losing your children, you will be losing, because Allah Almighty, He have all the power. Say, tak, 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 take this off, take this off, take this off, take this off. If you lose your health, if you have the world for you, what will mean for you? Nothing. One thing, Allah Almighty, take your health and I will see what you will do. with all your power, with your all connection, with all your wealth, with all everything. You're in the bed, lining, and having the machine inside you, beep, 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 and then you are the most powerful one. Nas'alullah al-lutuf. I just say, Ya Rabbi, don't put us in that situation. And we know that your tawbah door is open all the time, and you are giving us time to make tawbah and to understand our mistake. Maybe our egoistic desires, it will be ahead of our tawbah, but we try to make, Ya Rabbi, to go ahead of our egoistic desires, and we say, Tawbah, Ya Rabbi, Tawbah, astaghfirullah. May Allah forgive us, and may Allah forgive you, and may Allah make us return to be returned to our real road with Maulana Sheikh, and to not put our ego in front of Maulana Sheikh and to say we are the one making Maulana Sheikh to be this, or we are the one making Maulana Sheikh to be that, and we are the one making Maulana Sheikh to be famous, and we are the one. No, nobody make Maulana Sheikh famous. Maulana Sheikh, he been dressed these things. Maulana Sheikh Abdullah Daghestani, he been hidden. And Maulana Sheikh Nazim, he make that treasure to be open up for all the world. Maulana Sheikh Nazim, he is the one making to be open up for all the world. Maulana Sheikh, he was in Jabal Qasyun, in very humble area that nobody knows where he is. Even in those days, you Google it, you cannot find it. But this is to know that he was hidden treasure, and this is hidden treasure being shown to the whole of the world by Maulana Sheikh Nazim. Qaddas Allah Sirrahu al-Ali. And may Allah bless you, and may Allah make us to be in their service, not they are in ours, to make us in they are under their feet, under their service, and to make us, Ya Rabbi, not for our ego to be proud about what we are doing, or to be proud about what we are giving as a service. No, we want their blessing. Ya Rabbi, make us in that level that we be under their feet, Ya Rabbi. And this is our wish, and this is our dua. And I'm wishing this for all the one they've been thinking they are important, to not think they are important, and let them think they are in need to Allah Almighty, in need to Prophet, and in need to grand sheikhs. Otherwise, will be slept so badly that they will not even say what's going on, because there was no time to say this. May Allah bless you. May Allah make you in the service of Maulana Sheikh. And please, 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 please say Tawbah Ya Rabbi, Tawbah Astaghfirullah, for your sake and for your save. May Allah bless you. ومن الله التوفيق بحرمة الحبيب بحرمة الفاتحة. سبحان الله سلطان الله نبي محمد عليه السلام. سبحان الله سلطان الله نبي محمد عليه السلام. سبحان الله سلطان الله نبي محمد عليه السلام. وصل يا ربي وسلم على جميع الأنبياء والمرسلين وآل كل أجمعين والحمد لله رب العالمين. الفاتحة.